I'm Dave Abrams. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Dave, and I'm Kristin Lagana. Welcome to Anne Arundel County Year in Review. 2016, that's what we're talking about today, right?
Just a few days left.
Just a few days left. In this episode, we will count down all the biggest stories of 2016 and look forward to the new year. This year had a lot of big stories on the national stage, including Donald Trump winning the presidential election and deadly fires in Tennessee. Locally, we had our own share of triumphs and tragedy. So let's get started. Coming in at number 10, we have the groundbreaking of the new Lakeshore Fire Station in Pasadena. Now, this would have been a candidate for a story of the year in 2014. The last
2014?
2014.
That was a long time ago.
That was the last time a groundbreaking was held. But all kinds of problems have delayed construction, including the switch to a pre-engineered design and relocating utility poles. This time, officials pulled out sledgehammers instead of hammers to show that they mean business. The new station on Mountain Road is now under construction, set for completion at the beginning of 2018. It's a lot of years.
It's a lot of years.
That's a lot of years.
It's a lot of years.
The $6.8 million
But it's happening this time.
It's happening. The $6.8 million project will replace the old station built in 1944. It will feature 3 bays, 12,000 square feet of space, and all of the latest technologies for first responders. Congratulations, Lakeshore. A new fire station is well on its way.
Light up the equipment and turn on the sirens.
That's right.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Now that was number 10, Kristin. Okay,
Number 10.
we're gonna get going. We understand, this is not world beating here, but we have been waiting for a new Lakeshore Fire Station for so long now that the fact that they have the shovels in the ground and the equipment out there doing it is a big deal.
Let's look at number 9.
Just number 10. Let's look at number 9. Okay. What year is complete without a big wedding?
We do love a big wedding on the show.
Days of Our Lives and General Hospital.
Is this Vicky and Mike?
Now, Vicky and Mike was a candidate, but it didn't quite make the cut because we wanted to reach a wider audience.
All right.
So let's talk about our first couple. County Executive Steve Shue and Dania Blair were married. It was actually a small ceremony, but a big deal to us political watchers. The pair had been dating for about 8 years before tying the knot at St. Mary's Church in Annapolis. Here's a look at their first interview with me after the nuptials.
It was very low key. We had a very simple ceremony with just our parents and children and brother and sister, and dinner afterwards. It was a very nice ceremony, but simple.
We wanted it small and private.
Yeah,
well, we have so many nice friends that we didn't want to disappoint, so we kept it small.
I bet that was tough. Right. But like I said, you guys did a great job because, other than a side conversation, I didn't hear much chatter about it until it was actually happening.
Good.
Congratulations again. Congratulations again to the happy couple.
What a beautiful
And we are
bride.
happy to report that they're still married, Kristin.
Still married.
That's fantastic.
We did it.
What do you got at number 8?
Number 8, let's see. Think lights, glamour, and my favorite thing, money.
Isn't that like every Saturday for you?
I wish. I really do. Maryland Live put shovels in the ground for
Maryland Live.
new 17-story hotel and conference center. The $200 million project is going up to coincide with the opening of the MGM National Harbor, which should put some real competition into our casinos around the state. And that's why you'll see this brand new facility in Hanover, which will also be a new venue to hold high school graduations, which is way better than where I had my graduation.
Tell us about that.
That was the in Largo, the horse.
Notel Hotel?
No, the horse, where they show the horses.
The Equestrian Center?
The Equestrian Center.
I saw Stone Temple Pilots there. It was very dusty and muddy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I graduated there.
Kind
Not
of
as exciting.
for our lives at that show.
But you know what would have been way more exciting?
What?
Graduating in a casino.
Oh yeah.
This will really change the skyline over.
No gambling, kids.
This will really change the skyline over at Arundel Mills. And it should be completed by this time next year. So we're going to do a story for the grand opening, right?
Of course.
We're going to be shooting on location, right?
Absolutely.
And we're going to get some money, right? So we can put some stuff down.
We're going to win big
table games.
money. It's cool because I got to walk the site when they were building the casino originally, when it was like walk around hard hats and it's all rebar and cement. And of course the grand opening went to that. And now we have this next chapter, and it's going to be game on because I'm sure you've seen the MGM.
Oh yeah.
It's huge, and
I'm actually going to a concert there in January.
Well, Kristin, I don't think you should be supporting competition for our
when they start having
school dollars in
concerts,
our county.
I mean, they're opening up with was it Boys to Men, Bruno Mars? Kind of hard.
There
James
you
Taylor.
go again. I'm sure they're having something just as nice here.
Oh, I can't right.
Sure to be just as good.
Maybe they should have Kristin Lagana.
There you go. You've played there before, right?
Yeah, right. Wait, Maryland Live?
Yeah.
No, I haven't played there
No?
yet. Mm-mm.
Come on, Maryland Live. Call up Kristin Lagana.
Yeah,
You
do
don't
it.
play. All right. Let's get to number 7. This one's really exciting.
Is it more construction?
School construction galore. The kids are happy. Some of them aren't born yet, but they're happy. The first money was approved by the county this spring to start design work on Crofton High School.
Go Kraken.
Cardinal, Kraken, something like that. It has been talked about for decades, but all the groups finally got together and made it happen. The school is now on the clock and slated to open in the fall of 2020. This is very exciting for future students in Crofton, and no more splitting them up into South River and Arundel. And of course, we shouldn't forget Severna Park High School, which will welcome new students in 2017 into the brand new digs on Robinson Road. The building is finished, and now crews are working on the stadium and athletic fields. The $130 million project is definitely a sight to see and something for everyone in Severna Park to be proud of for many generations. So all the kiddies should be happy with their brand new digs.
Yay,
Those
school.
who have been born.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the Severna Park High School. I mean, yes,
You've driven by it,
obviously.
right?
Yeah, it looks incredible.
It's huge, yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
That should be definitely a flagship school.
Yeah.
And you know, we did Northeast High School. It was a renovation, but
Right.
that school is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really like just the entryway when you come in is really well done, really nice.
Maybe South River High School will be getting some renovations soon.
You know, that's a good little spoiler there. Go ahead and do number 6.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get to number 6, our first sports story. The big state champions were in boys lacrosse and girls field hockey. Notice I have no football championships to report this year.
I know, right? What happened to our football teams this year?
I don't know. Lacrosse was another story. Severna Park's boys beat Howard on a balmy 79-degree day in May, 9-3, led by Trevor Pachorky and Chung Chan with 2 goals apiece. Pachorky had 60 goals and 17 assists on the year. Then there was the South River girls field hockey team. Go Seahawks. They capped off their championship run by shutting out Churchill from your old backyard, Dave.
That's right.
With a 6-0 victory. Shut down. Go Seahawks.
How about them Seahawks? How about that?
How about them?
And you know, I'm glad they took it to Churchill. You know, I'm a Magruder.
Take it to church.
Let's go out of county here for a minute. I went to Magruder High School, home of the Colonels.
Yeah.
Because it was Colonel Zadok C. Magruder. I don't know.
Colonel's like,
Colonel's like in the Army.
not like popcorn.
No, not like. But that was the joke because we had a big cornfield next to the
Poppin'.
school. So everybody would be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, good for the South River and good for boys lacrosse.
I mean,
and
it is our state sport, right? Or is it still jousting?
Is it
I
jousting?
think it is still jousting.
That's weird.
No, it's not.
I need to update that.
You need to get to the Run Fest.
Okay. Do you joust?
I enjoy watching it with the turkey leg in one hand and meat in the other.
Well, next year, can we have Old Mill and Annapolis and Meade show up in the state championships for football?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, make it
What
so.
happened?
They don't have Dave as their coach.
Well, I wasn't saying I could play.
Well, things are getting serious now, Dave. We're going to take a quick break, take a look at the community calendar for events happening around town, and when we return, we break down the top 5 stories of 2016.
What could they be?
You'll have to wait.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Well, welcome back to Year in Review.
Year in Review.
Let's get down to the biggest stories of 2016. Do you know what they're going to be?
I can't believe it's already over.
I know.
It's crazy.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Number 5, near and dear to my heart, is the opening of the new boat ramp at Fort Smallwood Park.
Yes, this is
I mean,
exciting.
how cool is this?
Yes.
This thing is a huge hit. I think summer of 2017 will be even bigger. Let's take a look. The $4.9 million project, as you can see, has ample space for boats to pull up and depart. The park also has improved parking and other amenities. As you start planning your spring and summer during these frigid winter days, keep in mind that a single launch pass is $10 and an annual launch decal is only $75.
Nothing of this magnitude gets done without great partnerships. And we are very fortunate to have great partnerships with the state and the federal government in this project.
Can't wait to get out there in April, Kristin. It's going to be awesome.
You're going to get your pass.
So my thing is, I have a lot of really great friends who have boats.
Oh, so you're going to mooch.
And people in my family over the years who have owned boats always say that your best days are the day you buy the boat and the day you sell the boat. So I'm a very good boat riding friend. And I
Gotcha.
like to go out there with my friends, and then they take the boat and I get off and I go home and go take a nap.
You always have a friend that has a boat,
Yeah,
and you always have a friend that has a pool.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I know somebody who has a pool.
I don't know what you're talking
I know
about.
somebody who has a pool.
What?
It's just west of here.
Yeah, well.
Well, Kristin, what do you have at number 4? It's getting real right now. It's getting real. We're down to number 4.
Down to the top stories. The theme of story number 4 is progress.
I love progress.
This one I know you love. Odenton Town Center.
Love Odenton Town
Yes.
Center.
Had the biggest event of its 40-year history when Halley Companies started construction on Town Center Boulevard. Now, this is no ordinary road, Dave. This is the main street of what will be Odenton Town Center in all of its glory. The boulevard will cut straight through the center of the 1,100-acre site connecting Route 175 and Route 32.
For more than 50 years, the town center has existed only as a concept and a dream. This critical transit-oriented development is the bricks and mortar step that will unleash the economic forces that will make the Odenton Town Center a reality at last.
It's been a very exciting year for Odenton, Dave.
It has.
It really has. They welcomed a giant food and roots Chris, which I still have never been to.
Gotta check out the Hideaway there too.
The
Great
Hideaway?
barbecue.
Ooh,
Oh
nice.
yeah.
Plus, the road is being built, and we might even have a brand new park. Great news.
I know. I hope in 2017 we
barbecue.
can talk about that park.
Go to the park, have a picnic.
It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be awesome.
We have high hopes for Odenton Town Center. It's coming.
It is.
It's happening. It's
And once
happening.
again, all those PALS program kids and
The University of Maryland,
Yeah.
they've been working with us, helping us out. So hopefully we're going to have some great things to keep Odenton coming, getting better and better. Well, Kristin, we're moving into the top 3 stories of 2016. Now, of course, this list is subjective, and there are always great stories and there's always tragic stories.
It makes sense.
Okay?
Yep.
And you got to make a choice. You know, I decided to put the tragic story here because I want us to look at the happy things that happened as well. And you know, any of these 3, you could probably interchange them, but I think
and you learn from tragedy. So
that's right. And I hope that the folks out there will understand the order of this top 10 here. Anyway, so let's go with number 3. Number 3 is a very serious subject. Heroin overdoses and deaths doubled in 2016. More than 100 families have lost a loved one.
He was in and out of, I've lost track of how many rehabs, and eventually started to have run-ins with the law. He didn't really steal for his heroin money. He was always working, but it just escalated, and then he wound up in prison, and he got sent to rehab and got involved in the drug court program. And we thought he was doing really well with that. He graduated, but 19 days later he overdosed.
Now this is despite major efforts by the county to stop addiction. This year we were awarded a National Association of Counties Award for the Not My Child anti-heroin campaign, which includes outreach and education, as well as presentations that continue to go into the schools in 2017. We want to thank all the volunteers and professionals out there trying to make a difference and offer their support to the families and recovering addicts trying to turn their lives around. That's a sad one, Kristin, but it had to be mentioned, and it's not for lack of effort that these numbers are not turning around. I think what I've heard from the experts is that the record keeping is getting better, and we kind of figured out what was going on right when it was starting to. So, in other words, we started to do these efforts to tamp it down right when it was about to take off, and so that happened right there. So hopefully next year we can start to go down a little bit, but you never know. It's not one of those things where you can just snap your fingers and it goes away. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people.
Continued teamwork, especially.
Yeah,
with all
people
the
got to
different
get serious
agencies
about
and
this. It's real.
groups
I mean,
that are working on this.
I swear, I've just people I know, I've heard about a lot of deaths this year, and it's really hitting home. And I don't think there's a person out there who hasn't been touched by this in some way. So let's take care of this in 2017, okay?
Yes, great resolution, actually. Well, we did mention earlier that we were sad not to have any local football glory stories.
Gotta have football.
But we're not going to let football not be mentioned at all in our countdown
let's do
days.
football.
So here we have number 2. We have the end of an era for a storied rivalry. That's right, you don't have to adjust your television or your computer. For the first time in 14 years, Army beat Navy.
Can you believe it?
Can't believe it. The Black Knights of Army blew a 14-point lead before quarterback Ahmad Bradshaw scored on a 9-yard run with almost 7 minutes left to give Army the 21-17 victory, its first since 2001. How many awful memes did we see that day? Just saying Army's not going to win again, and what was the one I saw? Something about a VHS tape so I can watch the last time that Army won.
Right, and the one no one's ever posted on Facebook that Army beat Navy because Facebook didn't exist.
Yeah, it didn't exist.
Yeah,
so,
well, so much for that.
Boom.
That's what you get for talking smack.
The underdogs had it.
Yeah.
So congratulations to them. The Mids were disappointed to say the least, and the Cadets got to storm the field at Raven Stadium in Baltimore. Congrats to our friends in the Army up at Ford Meade. And as for the Mids, you'll get them next time.
They'll get them next time. We'll see. I mean, it's nice to have, it isn't a rivalry if one team wins all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Maryland, Duke, Duke would beat us all the time, but we had those couple of games where we beat their butts.
Right.
And it just made it so
How
great.
much more exciting and
this year,
more
Cowboys,
attended,
Redskins.
if that's even possible, will next year's game be?
Oh, it's going to be huge. There's going to be some hype.
Crazy.
I don't think we've done enough to play this up with Fort Meade and the Naval Academy. I think we need to figure out a way. Maybe we can provoke a little dance-off or some sort of battle videos for next year.
Well, no, they did have the videos this year.
I know, but we're going to do local. We're going to do Fort Meade and Mids. We're going to do not these national slick campaigns.
Like a dance-off?
Something.
In Glen Burnie Town Center.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't know about a dance-off because we're going to do that for Healthy Anne Arundel. Remember, you
yeah,
had
that's
that
right.
idea. You can't have too much dancing. Can you have too much dancing? Is that
what about a karaoke off?
Oh.
I would love to see that.
I'm guessing you're going to hear a lot of bad singing, though.
Oh, but no, karaoke. What's the other one? Lip sync.
Oh, you meant the
lip
person
sync battle.
karaoke.
Karaoke. No, lip sync battle.
Karaoke.
Like they do on Spike TV.
Oh, yes, lip sync battles.
Lip
That's
sync
good.
battle.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
And we'll have to talk to the folks, the powers that be at the two institutions.
Maybe we get LL Cool J to come host.
Maybe.
I'm getting
Do you
ahead of
know him?
myself.
Do you have his number?
No, I know.
What's better, LL Cool J the rapper or LL Cool J from NCIS?
Neither, the host, LL Cool J.
Oh, okay.
He's good.
I mean, I remember him when he was a rapper.
Mama gonna knock you out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay, Kristin, here we are. The big one, the top story of 2016.
Yes.
Now hold your drum roll because this is maybe a tricky one, and I wanted to see if maybe you could guess what it is.
All right. Well, we've talked football. We've talked lacrosse. I mean, whatever
we had a
left.
pretty big snowstorm this year, but I figured it didn't make the list because it's not Snowmageddon, right?
Right. I mean, whatever left there is for a number one spot story has got to be pretty Olympic.
Oh, I see what you did there. Nicely played. Well, here's some more hints. It's never happened before. It involves a local athlete on the world stage, and nobody thought this was going to happen.
Nobody.
And number one, we have Broadneck High School's own Matt Centrowitz winning a gold medal in the Rio Olympics.
Yeah, Matt!
Cheers to you, Matt. We think you are the biggest story in Anne Arundel County in 2016.
Yes.
Now, this was another wait, what? moment from 2016. because
Olympic
It was so unexpected that chances are hardly anyone even saw it live on television because you had to really know what you were doing.
Right.
It's the Olympic champion, McLoughlin the silver, and bronze, can you believe it, to Nick Willis of New Zealand. Centrovitz has damaged the field there with an incredible last lap. He went so early. Asbel Kiprop, the overwhelming favourite, was right on his
Kristen,
shoulder.
you probably remember we talked about it on the show. We previewed it on the show, and we were trying to be positive.
Right, 'cause he had
but
gone
I said-
before.
Right, but
Yeah.
I said, oh, I don't think so. I mean,
And
you
I was
just-
behind him the whole way.
Oh yeah, you knew it was going to happen.
I knew.
You totally called that.
Just like my snow total.
Because I mean, let's revisit what happened. Centrowitz came up short in winning a medal at all in the London Olympics. And then in the qualifying, he was kind of iffy. And in Rio, he faced a 3-time defending world champion and a 2012 gold medalist. So Centrowitz also became the first American to win the men's 1,500 meters since the 1908 games,
Wow.
even longer than Army being Navy. And Broadneck is still celebrating
Yeah,
today.
Bruins.
How about that? What do you think? You think that's a good list?
I do, but I think you missed on the top story of the year.
Oh my God, I know what it's going to be.
Do you? What is it?
Kristin Lagana turns 29.
No. Kristin Lagana wins Snowbet.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I accurately figured out or accurately assumed what our snow totals would be. And
then
you were way off.
And then just a few weeks ago, I accurately predicted the Ravens and Redskins games from that weekend. Even the ending of the Redskins game, how it would
All
end.
right. The top story is Kristin
We know
and Dave are
everything here.
psychics.
That's right. Exactly. We get it all right. If you want to know what's going to happen
And
in
if
the
you're out
future,
there thinking
watch
that we're crazy, we already knew that you thought that.
All right, so let's talk about New Year's resolutions. What is your, if you had one New Year's resolution, what would it be?
I've actually been thinking about this, and it is to declutter.
Declutter. Are you a clutter person? Are you
no,
a
it's
hoarder?
just, I'm a busy person, and things build up, and I need to be better next year about. I'm not a hoarder, but I need to let paper go a lot sooner.
Paper?
Yeah. it's-
What papers are you holding on to?
Well, I mean, it's just like when you get things in that you need to hold on to for your personal records or payments, etc.
So you're going to throw away your birth certificate?
No, I'm not going to throw. Dave,
What?
no.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I just need to streamline my
Okay.
life a bit. What about you?
You should get that thing they have on the infomercials where you scan everything in and then it's automatically like in
Like a scanner?
electronic record. It's more than a scanner, Kristen. It's more than a scanner. Okay.
I would
Okay?
like to get things a bit more organized.
Okay.
And I think that would
That's
be
a valid-
And I want to get rid of some junk stuff, either that's clothing that I'm not wearing anymore, or stuff that it's like kitchen gadgets that I'm not using. Just streamline.
I like it.
What I want to do.
Good luck to you in
Thank
that
you.
endeavor. I think,
And you?
I think that's achievable as well. Well, so I was thinking about this as well, and definitely I want to be healthier in 2017.
All right.
And I made a good step toward that in 2016. I
Yes,
think
you have.
I went to the gym and
Yep,
stuff,
you've
and that
been-
was good.
You've been at the gym.
Yeah, I've been working hard
Which
on
way
that.
to the beach?
Yep. And so, but I got a kind of different one.
Okay.
I think this is my New Year's resolution. You ready for this?
Ready.
I am going to go to Europe for the first time in my life. I'm
Really?
going to go to Europe. Yes.
Do you have a city in mind or
It's so hard.
country in mind?
It's so hard to choose. And I know you can get around easily once you get to Europe. You can go to all these different places. So it's really hard to choose. The top 3 for me are Paris,
Paris? I've always wanted to go there.
Barcelona,
All right.
and then you got like London and.
I love England. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Prague I heard
would like
is
to go to Prague.
awesome.
Yeah.
And you got Germany,
So
which
you're
is not
looking-
a city.
You're looking to expand your passport. You're looking to
I think
travel a bit
Paris
more.
is a good bet. I
Oh
think
my
it's
gosh,
gonna
that'd be
Paris.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you
Oui,
next
oui,
year
Kristin
when
Lagana,
we
oui,
take
oui.
week in review in Paris.
There we go. I hope we'll be doing that. That'd be awesome. I
That'd be
can't wait for
amazing.
that. Well, that wraps up another year of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archived episodes online anytime on Facebook or YouTube by simply searching for Arundel TV. Please tune in again next year for more highlights and news from around the county, and we'll see you next year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Should old acquaintance be forgot? I don't remember the rest of the word.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?